Hi. I'm Wellington Webb, the former mayor of Denver, Colorado, an at-large member of the Rules Committee, and a longtime supporter of Hillary Clinton. Yesterday, I was proud to take part in the establishment of the Unity Reform Commission, which was formed in collaboration between the Clinton campaign and the Sanders campaign and the DNC. The commission is made up of representatives from both campaigns and the Democratic National Committee, and it is charged with assessing and improving our party's presidential nominating process. Now, specifically focusing in on superdelegates and strategies for opening up our system even more. The Commission will set up a set of recommendations for the DNC Rules and the Bylaws Committee no later than January 1st, 2018. And if adequate action isn't taken within 6 months, the Commission will present those recommendations before the full Democratic National Committee. Now, let me share with you that the primary season brought to light some issues we need to address as a Democratic family, and that is exactly what we're going to do. Now, as a party, I believe our diversity has made us strong, and it's not required that we always agree, but it is vital that we always move forward together. To continually perfect our processes and begin a more inclusive, fair, and open party within each cycle. Now, I know I speak for a lot of Democrats and progressives, and I said this on Saturday when I said I respect and admire Senator Sanders and his campaign. The voters and contributors you were able to mobilize and bring into the process, the issues raised in the elevation of our national debate, there is no question the country is better now for your efforts. And as we go through the process of improving our nominating process, we will continue to move our party and our country forward. Just as we watch LeBron James and Steph Curry shake hands after a well-fought finals, we know the country is eager to watch these two giants move forward together to champion progressive causes, and most importantly, to ensure we swear in a president come January which will uphold the ideals we hold most dear. Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders are our champions. They both deserve our cheers. They both deserve our cheers. We both deserve our cheers. So I ask you if you would do this for me, do this for our party, do this for you, and let's show Donald Trump we can work together. Cheer for Bernie. Cheer for Bernie when he takes the stage. Let's all cheer for Bernie tonight when he takes the stage. And let's also cheer for Hillary when she takes the stage on Thursday. When we leave this convention, we should do so with a united sense of purpose to advance our shared ideals and ensure when our next president is sworn in on January the 20th, we will hear for the first time a Chief Supreme Court Justice say those words, "Congratulations, Madam President."
Please welcome State Representative Diane Russell from Maine.
Hello, Democrats. My name is Diane Russell. I'm a state representative from the beautiful city of Portland, Maine, a proud delegate for Bernie Sanders. Introduced the First Amendment to reform the Superdelegate system. You know, Dumbledore from Harry Potter once said, "It takes great courage to stand up to your enemies. It takes even greater courage to stand up to your friends." Obviously, we've had a real family disagreement over the role of superdelegates in our party's nominating process. Working to get a president elected is supposed to be hard work. But we can definitely do more as a party to ensure a fairer, more open process that places everyday voters at the center. That's why I am so pleased to report that a process is underway, thanks to you, in several states and within our newly formed Unity Reform Commission to open up our nominating procedures and build a fairer process going forward. It is what our voters expect, and it is what our party deserves. It's why I am so deeply honored and beyond grateful to stand here before you. It's a bit of a dream come true. On behalf of Senator Sanders, and the political revolution strong, unequivocal support for the unity compromise. This plan, and it is a plan, gives us the opportunity to champion a variety of great election reforms, including reducing the number of superdelegates by a full 2/3. That is written right into the Commission's charter. I want to be clear. We did not win this by selling out. We won this by standing up. Up. We did this. We won this by standing together. You are so beautiful right now. Since we led the way in Maine, right over there, Democrats in nearly 20 states, most through their local conventions, have voted to reform the superdelegate system. 20 states! On top of that, more than 750,000 progressives have signed petitions calling for serious structural reform. And we're doing it! We're doing it because we are the party of democracy. We are the party of the 99%, the downtrodden, the forgotten, the working class. Exactly, not for sale. We are fighting to make reforms. We won because Democrats from a very small but very mighty state, Maine, threaded a tight needle to stand for real change against all odds. We won because Democrats across the country organized in our home states. And we won because our Rules Committee members stayed at the table to negotiate a real solution because they heard you asking for it and demanding it, and they got it done. I never thought we'd get it through the Maine convention, and here we're getting it through the national convention. Now you have to understand something. The fight to reform the superdelegate system was never about this election. It was always about democratizing our party for generations to come. messy. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Love does trump hate. And in the end, I stand with my Democratic family in making sure we win this fall. Paul LePage is my governor. I do not need to see anyone like him become the president of this United States. Whether you support Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton, we are all in this together, and we will all have a voice in the Clinton administration. We can work together on so much. And despite any differences we may hold, we all know in our heart of hearts the Donald Trump presidency will not just hurt our party, it will hurt our people. And I am not okay with that. I will always stand strong with Bernie Sanders. Do everything I can do this fall to elect Hillary so that we have a Democrat in the White House. It is time to get to work on building a higher minimum wage, on expanding Social Security, on ensuring equal pay for women, and making sure that the rest of the generation is not saddled with the same level of student debt that my generation is. We are the road ahead. We are united, and fixing the superdelegate system is the path to making sure that our party is the strongest party, not just in this fall, but for the generations to come. Thank you.
Delegates, you have heard speakers from the Clinton and Sanders campaigns speak in favor of the Unity Report recommended for approval by the Rules Committee. The chair will entertain a motion to approve these other proposals as recommended for your approval by the Convention Rules Committee. Do I hear a second? Pursuant to our convention rules, we will now have a voice vote on approving the Unity Report and other proposals as recommended by the Rules Committee. All those in favor say aye. All opposed, no. The chair determines that the ayes have it. As the permanent chair of the 2016 convention, it gives me great pleasure to introduce a fellow member of Congress from Maryland and my dear friend, Convention Parliamentarian Steny Hoyer. Please welcome Congressman Steny Hoyer.